Let me tell you, like from me, we could talk on my
Situation.
situation. Like me married, yeah, but like my husband cheats. This cheat. But no, my husband get an next child outside. It was left to me to stay with my husband and help him grow. The person sweeping down.
Probably. Oh shit.
Don't sweep your fucking garbage down here. Just use protection, protect yourself. Did you guys hear that? Man cheat.
Woman cheat.
Every day. Woman cheat every day. And there's some fucking man too that won't even leave their female if the girl cheat on him 10,000 times.
That's true.
But you can get any man. Canada full of
No,
man.
man, there's so much man.
You know, go find
But
somebody.
the thing, like, you could always say there's so many men, but like sometimes there's not really good man. Yeah, cheating is a bad thing for a man to do, but there might be a lot of good things about the man besides the cheating, right? So that's why sometimes the girls stay, because maybe the guy pays her bills, maybe the guy does take care of the children.
Maybe good.
Right. Maybe he takes care of her family. Maybe he does everything for her. And the only thing he did is cheat. So, and then she's thinking like, my last dude, he was always there for me, but he wasn't there for the kids. He didn't give me no money. Like, she's like weighing the pros and cons.
Right.
Like, you know, it's like, yeah, you cheated, but you still came home to me and you still do all the stuff you need to do as a man, right? So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna lose that because the next gal gonna take them. And next day, and when you see he's engaged to somebody else, you'll be like, what? After all I went through, all that shit I went through with you, now you engaged to some other bitch? Like, no, hell no. But it's like, I don't like that because sometimes, I don't like it because you left the man, right? So I always say, like, if you left your man,
just not watch none.
yeah, you can watch if you want, but like,
you know,
don't let people know that you feel look aside because people are gonna say, oh, do you know that his wife is like this and she's saying this, like, no.
Let me tell you, like from me, we could talk on my
situation.
Like me married, yeah, but like my husband cheats. This cheat. You know, I never cheat on him, but like a life same way.
Right.
I find out my husband get an next child outside. It was left to me to stay with my husband and help him grow that child. If I wanted to, I can, but I choose not to.
Right.
I just, you know.
And also, there's women who've been in that situation and they stayed.
Right, that would stay.
Yeah.
But like sometimes, you know, I put your foot down and say, okay, enough is enough.
Right.
And you just do your thing by yourself. You know, stand firm and strong and just go through by yourself. You understand?
Right.
Man cheat.
Woman cheat.
Every day. Woman cheat every day. And there's some fucking man too that won't even leave their female if the girl cheat on him 10,000 times.
That's true. But usually that's if the man needs the woman. Like sometimes the woman's doing everything for the house and everything. It's like, oh, I won't have nowhere to live if I left her, you know?
Right.
And some women know that. Like, I don't even care if the woman cheat. I don't care. Because men be doing it for years. So if you're a boss lady and you take care of all your shit and the man doesn't do shit, but you still want him, girl, do your thing. I don't care. I don't care. They've been treating us for all these years and we say to let them not stay.
Just don't bring them, just
bring no disease and don't get no pregnant.
Use protection.
Don't get pregnant for no outside man, okay?
Just use protection. When you're in a flash,
understand.
Just use protection, protect yourself. Did you guys hear that?
Okay, so basically we have another question. The question is gonna be, basically you guys know, basically, you know right now in the States they're having a law that says abortions will be illegal soon. If you get pregnant by accident, sorry. Yeah, better get an abortion before 5 weeks when most of us don't even know we're pregnant. Because once they hear that heartbeat, it's a human, and they said no, you can't have no abortion.
Right.
So on that note, what do you think? Do you think abortion should be illegal after 5 weeks?
Well, 5 weeks is still too far.
Because before it was like 3-4 months ago. Before, I think it's 3.
You just when you just get pregnant and you don't want to keep a child, like if it's just only blood or.
Yeah, they said by 5 weeks, that's when it has a heartbeat.
If you go to the doctor and you hear a heartbeat, then do it.
No, but they said at 5 weeks you hear the heartbeat. So that's like a month and a half. So a month and a half is all you some girls don't know they're even pregnant in a month and a half.
Right.
Right?
For me,
So-
I don't think abortion should be illegal.
True.
Because you could get raped
Right?
and you don't want to keep that child. But
Now you don't want to, you don't need to. It's not
You
even
know?
a child you even wanted. What the hell?
you could get raped and somebody get you pregnant.
Right.
And you don't want to be reminded of that day or that night or
Right.
whatever what happened.
Exactly.
So I don't think it should be
Illegal.
illegal. I don't think it should be legal.
And
Even it's up to you. That is your body.
mhm,
If you get pregnant, it's up to you if you want to keep the child or not.
that's true.
And especially if you're in a certain situation where you know that, okay, having the next baby is not going to be,
Something positive
You know?
in your life
you know,
at the time. So that makes sense.
it doesn't make no sense.
Right.
So,
Even back to your saying about the rape and stuff. Like there was a story I saw on Facebook about an 11-year-old girl that got raped, and they're saying that she cannot get an abortion because she passed the time. But you know you're 11, you're not really sure about your body if you're pregnant or not, right?
Right.
Your period probably just came, probably irregular. So until it's big, you're like, oh mom, like something's wrong, like, you know. And then to find your 11-year-old child is pregnant, and because she got raped, and she bring her to the doctor, and they say, oh, she gotta keep her baby by force because it's past 5 weeks. Like, how does that even
yeah,
make sense?
It doesn't make no sense.
She didn't ask to be pregnant. She wasn't like asked to be raped. She got raped. She didn't tell nobody, and now she's pregnant.
Right.
She didn't even know she's pregnant. What does an 11-year-old girl know anything about her body yet? She's still learning her body.
Right.
Well, she can't have like. And even I was reading comments about that story, and even people were writing like, "Oh, the rapist should be killed, not the baby." Yeah, the
But the
rapist.
baby still get reminded.
Right, the rapist should be killed, 100%.
Like, yeah, you can
But-
still love that baby, but like the baby's gonna remind
Mind you
of that
the person. Especially if it looks like the person.
Oh my God,
Like, oh
that's
my
dead.
gosh, right. So it's like, there's some people are so like insensitive. Like, it's never gonna think with sense. Not to say you don't have sense, but I know it's pro-life people. I'm pro-life, I'm pro-choice, both. Because,
Kill the people and kill the man.
yeah, kill the man and leave and kill the baby. I'm sorry. Because an 11-year-old has no doings to deal with a baby at
Like,
11,
she never
11
see,
years.
she ain't no life yet.
Nothing. Even, the thing is, if she
Wait.
went...
The rice. So yeah, we're making stew and rice. Well, Lovia is making stew and rice. But the rice
Is
is
it
on.
Archer now?
No, not yet, Prince.
Can I come in the game?
Not yet, baby.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think the girl who's 11 should, sorry guys, I have to check the rice. I don't think the girl who's 11 should keep her baby. But the thing is, that's because of rape. To be honest, there's some 11-year-olds, they will be having sex because they feel like it. So if she went and had sex on her own, maybe I would say, okay, she have to keep
Carry
it.
your burden by
Because
yourself.
you know who you was doing whatever you did when
Yeah.
you got pregnant. But this 11-year-old didn't ask for this. She didn't want to get raped. She just got raped. And you're forcing her to keep her child? No. No, that's when I say you need to allow her to not have the child, because no, that's messed up. That will affect her in life. Some people in the comments were like, oh, let her have the child and give the child up for adoption. Do you know how it is to have a child even as an adult and give it for adoption? How you will feel for the rest of your life? Knowing that you're just 11 years old and you gave a child up for adoption. Your whole life you're going to school, your kids, you talk about, oh, when I grow up I want 3 kids. In your head knowing you had a kid and you give it for adoption. How would that sound?
Yeah.
That law, to me, I feel that law's not gonna last. That law has to be disappeared. They're gonna protest, and the law's gonna be gone. Because how can you force somebody to keep the child, especially if it's raped? Even if it's not raped,
Right.
you still have a right. Even like say you have like 5-6 kids, and you're really unstable. You're not working. You don't have no father support, and you just found out you're pregnant with your 7th child. What if it's triplets? So now you should just have 3 more child, and then you can't take care of none of them.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. No, even people who just had sex with their man or husband even. You could even have sex with your husband and you have a baby and you don't even want it right now.
Yeah.
You maybe the man don't even want to eat her.
Situation happen.
It happens.
Like,
you should be able to say, I don't want this.
yeah.
And just, you
Don't
know.
be forced in
It's-
keeping a child you don't want to keep.
Right.
Because you have to know your life and your situation.
Right.
So being rushed in keeping a child or whatever, that not make it.
And it's only going to affect you in the end because you don't have to take care of the child. The government not taking care of
By
the child.
yourself.
Nobody else takes the child. The person who's telling you not to have the abortion, not taking care of the child.
Because
So,
at the end of the day, a man might be like forcing you to keep this baby or whatever, and then boom, say 2-3 years later, you're he fucking done.
You stuck with the babies.
You stuck with the baby by yourself.
That you didn't really want.
That you didn't want, and
Right.
you get forced to keep it.
Right.
So
Us women, we're the ones that really have to keep the
You
children.
know.
Unless the mom is like unstable on drugs or something, I guess that's when they give the children to the dad. But that's like rare cases you see children just single fathers. It's like a weird situation. More time when families break up, the kids are all with the mom. And it just
Yeah.
goes on free.
dads are free like a bird.
Can do what
To
you
do
can
whatever
start
they
over,
want.
can have new family. All
Yeah.
things.
Well, you're there, you're stuck there.
You can,
So,
and it's even hard for you to find a new man because you got all these kids.
yeah.
Like
So,
they can just go out, you know.
let me say, you have to just think.
You have to really
positive and
think
think hard. Think about your life
before
because
bringing the baby into the world.
before bringing, yeah. Bye bye. Before bringing a baby.
It's very
Don't
hard.
let anybody force you to do nothing you want to do.
Right.
It's up to you. If you want to do abortion, you do abortion. Kids are a blessing, yes.
Yes, of course.
But God will understand your situation.
Right.
And that is final.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's what we feel about the abortion situation that's going on in the States.
Especially the man's that waste you. You don't want to keep a baby for a waste you.
Issues, right. So abortion should not be illegal. They should be legal, but yes, they should have a cap. What do you call it? Cap off point where you cannot have abortion. Like when
Because
the baby's
I hear-
actually having legs and foot and everything.
I hear they still do it when baby has legs and foot.
I heard some people do it up to 5 months. Well, that's
I-
like rare. That's not like a normal thing.
That's really fucked up.
That's when
You gotta be real with
that's
kids.
yeah. Well, that's when you actually see the baby come out and you see a baby. That's when you actually are feeling the baby kick you in your stomach. Like
Like
once you
that.
start having all that, you know, say when they took it out, it's a baby they took out. Oh, the baby come out and they're alive. They actually live for a little bit before they die. Like if you took it out normally, because even like you took a baby out late, like 6-7 months, it looks like it's not ready, but it's still living and it still survives
Yeah.
and it grows up to no more human being.
Yeah.
You-
It's even like my baby.
Right.
My prince was like, this was like 6 months?
I think almost 6 or 7, almost 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Prince strong like a bull right now.
Right.
Like,
You wouldn't even
he
see
has
him.
no problem.
You would think,
No.
oh, yeah, you would
He
think,
was
oh,
like a little baby. Like, I don't even know the explain, but
right.
Prince was such a small little baby. He was just long, but very tiny, very bony.
That's skinny. Yeah, like
So small.
you would never think he would survive, but look, he survived.
and he
so,
survived.
So who knows? Even I heard 5 months babies even survive
They
before.
can survive.
So the baby you're taking out at 5 months is a baby that can survive. But it's like that's like kind of murder because it's actually alive when you take it out.
Yeah.
When the baby is like 1 month and you take it out, it's nothing. So it's not gonna survive if you just leave it there and you hook up something, kind of hook up to it.
Right.
But that
That person
person-
sweeping down.
Probably. Oh shit.
Don't sweep your fucking garbage down here. Where the
It's raining, right? And the neighbors upstairs are sweeping their garbage downstairs. Like, I would have seen bear ducks fall off the balcony. Like, what is this?
Oh my god, I'm dead today.
I know, it's when it sees, I'm like, is that the rain? I'm like, that can't be the rain. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Maybe she heard, that's what she stopped.
Yeah.